These are 7 tricks that narcissists will use to make you look like the problem. In addition to learning about narcissistic patterns, it's essential to reflect on healthier alternatives. Unquestionably, narcissists are continually compensating for unresolved strains, tensions, and conflicts, creating a facade that they do not have. They refuse introspection and accepting responsibility for their actions, instead treating interactions as competitions. This competitive mentality applies to all aspects of life, including family, work, social gatherings, and organizations. Narcissists seek ways to shift responsibility for relationship difficulties by making you appear problematic. Each ploy they use is intended to make you responsible for the hurdles in the relationship, so they can sidestep their responsibility. It's crucial to recognize these tactics, understand the tricks used to portray you as problematic, and realize that you are not the problem. In this video, I'll outline 7 different ways that narcissists utilize to attribute responsibility to you for their shortcomings. 1. They bait you terribly. The first tactic to recognize is how narcissists bait you into an argument. You may immediately relate to this because it has happened to you before. Suppose there is a disagreement in ideas, opinions, or preferences that arise due to a specific project. In that case, it's essential to express your thoughts and feelings. However, instead of accepting your viewpoint, narcissists invalidate your opinion and become argumentative. They refuse to understand your perspective and put you down by telling you that you don't know what you're talking about. As you bite back and argue, they feel delighted that they have successfully baited you, making you appear irrational and challenging to interact with. In their mind, the more arguments you have, the more it proves that you are unstable, attributing the problem to your behavior. This tactic is one of narcissists' favorites, so it's crucial to recognize the tactic and dissociate from it quickly. Tactic 2. The narcissist's blame shift. The second tactic used by narcissists to place the blame on you is to insist that you justify your feelings, actions, or interpretations continually. For instance, you may be expressing your viewpoint concerning a project, preference, opinion, impression, or feeling. Narcissists will bombard you with questions such as, "Why do you feel that way? Where did you get that from? And what are you trying to achieve?" Eventually, you'll find yourself in an intense justification mode where you're trying to explain your thoughts. Narcissists will continue poking holes in your explanation, forcing you to justify yourself even further. You'll be left wondering whether you have to justify yourself that intensely, primarily when it's evident that the narcissist isn't paying attention anyway. Remember, narcissists love placing the blame on others. That's why their tactics mainly focus on invalidating or questioning your thoughts and feelings. Tactic 3. The narcissist's shame game. The third tactic that narcissists enjoy is attempting to shame you for having independent thinking. Is it incorrect for you to have independent thoughts? Obviously not, as everyone has distinctive ideas and opinions. However, a narcissist will inflict remarks such as, "You always do things your way, don't you?" Or, "Where did you learn to think like that?" Or, "I guess you don't care for anyone else's thoughts now, do you?" If you claim that you possess your own preferences, style, or way of doing things, it reflects your independent nature, which they perceive as you abandoning them and considering them insignificant. What you are merely trying to express is your uniqueness. However, narcissists try to shame you for being unlike them and force you to comply with their agenda to stop being a problem. This is the way they operate. Tactic 4. Mood-swinging blame. The fourth tactic or trick utilized by narcissists to blame you is by making you answerable for their moods. Be prepared for them to express their anger or irritation by saying things like, "You caused a lot of trouble around here. My date was going well until you showed up," or "You're impossible, which is why I'm upset." They would blame their mood swings on your actions, which is absurd and unreasonable. They will win their game and you will be left wondering how it all happened if you apologize or take blame for their mood. Narcissists attempt to control your emotions in order to get you to accept blame for things that aren't your fault. Don't let them trick you. Tactic 5. Ineffective excuses. The fifth way narcissists trap you into thinking that you're entirely responsible for the problem is by providing feeble excuses. They might say, "I'm under a lot of stress lately. I didn't sleep well last night," or "I was relying on someone else," but they let me down, for example, if they've made a mistake or had a horrible day. They offer justifications before placing the blame for your improper response on you. They might accuse you of being difficult, non-understanding, or unhelpful, which is an unfair judgment. Rather than acknowledging their mistake, they justify their behavior by blending the word but. The but separates the truth from the projection and makes you entirely responsible for the problem at hand. This is how they manipulate you into taking their blame and get away with it. Tactic 6. Intimidation. The sixth tactic used by narcissists to make you feel like the problem is through intimidating you when you set up boundaries. Boundaries are essential in establishing your identity and allowing you to assert your plans. Intimidation can come in the form of guilt-tripping you, making you feel responsible for endangering everything they've worked hard for. They may even label you as selfish or a non-team player. This undermines your confidence in setting boundaries and makes you feel guilty. It's essential to understand that boundaries aren't a negative attribute. Setting boundaries is merely a way of defining yourself and what you want. The narcissist will try to intimidate you to make you believe that your boundaries are unfavorable. Don't let them do it. Setting healthy boundaries is critical in establishing self-respect and taking control of your own life. Tactic 7. Accusing you of being a narcissist. The seventh tactic that narcissists use is accusing you of being a narcissist, which has become more common in today's society with the increasing awareness of narcissism. They project their own problematic behavior onto you by alleging that you are a narcissist themselves, which only serves to reinforce your perception that you are the issue. Their ultimate objective is to intellectually and emotionally drain you. They want you to feel so defeated that you won't speak out for yourself or stand up for your convictions. They see themselves as the winners if you eventually cave in. However, if you give in to their tactics, you'll end up losing because you'll lose sight of who you are. You might have a propensity for wrath, anxiety, or retreat, which might result in unfavorable and suspicious conduct. It's essential to spot these tendencies and take action to stop them from taking root. After being with a narcissist, countless individuals have expressed to me how much they disliked their partner. This is precisely what narcissists are aiming for. Gaslighting is a type of manipulation that aims to diminish your confidence, rendering you indecisive. However, what's essential to grasp is why narcissists use these tactics in the first place. Narcissists require an adversary since they are always in conflict with themselves. They are incapable of reconciling their struggles and internal divisions, which they project onto those around them. By verbally assaulting you with insults like "you're worthless" or "you're a nonconformist" is only a reflection of themselves. It's crucial to become aware of the tactics that narcissists use to manipulate you into thinking that you are the problem. It highlights the importance of maintaining your self-esteem, dignity, respect, and civility because narcissists will try to disrupt and destroy these qualities in you. When narcissists use their tricks, it's time to go bland, to use the gray rock method, and resist playing their game. It's crucial to give yourself permission to be yourself and recognize that if they don't comprehend, they didn't want to understand you genuinely. Hopefully, watching videos like this will give you insight into narcissism, and knowledge is power. It's crucial to feel empowered as you grasp these concepts, and I encourage you to subscribe to receive more videos like this. Until next time, have a nice day, everyone.